Hi, Tenn scholars. We're approaching the end of week 2 of our school closure. I'm sure the stresses of the stay-at-home order have been building up, and it's difficult to ignore the anxiety and fears that everyone is feeling while this pandemic is happening around us. I want you to know that you're not alone if you're feeling either cooped up, frustrated, or scared. We're feeling it too, but we're here for you. So let's take 3 breaths together before we begin to give us a quiet moment. So we breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in again and breathe out. First, the return date of our school site has been revised to May 1st, and we'll make sure to keep you and your families updated. We are going to transition into distant learning next week. Distant learning or online learning will begin on Wednesday, April 1st. I want to emphasize, in case this isn't clear, we are transitioning to online learning. The school site will not be open, except for the grab-and-go meals. I'll be navigating through a slide deck to make sure that you receive all the necessary information that you need to get ready for online learning next week. Now, distant learning will already feel different for obvious reasons, but there are going to be some major changes for our academic program for the remainder of the school closure. Please know these decisions were based on ensuring that we could provide the following principles. Consistency. To ensure that we provide as much flexibility to you and your teachers given their new responsibilities and realities at home. Connection. To ensure that even through distant learning, we are prioritizing relationships so that our teachers can continue to provide individualized support and feedback to each of you. Compassion. In recognizing that whether you are a teacher, staff member, scholar, or parent, these are difficult times and everyone is doing their best to navigate these challenging circumstances. And lastly, readiness. To ensure that despite the shift in our academic program, it is still our responsibility to get you prepared for the next academic school year by prioritizing the highest priority standards and guiding you towards your mastery. Driven by these goals, but also in recognition of the circumstances placed on all of us by the COVID-19 pandemic, the following changes have been made. You will be taking 4 online classes for the remainder of the school closure. All other classes and grades will be frozen. What that means is that for the remainder of the closure, rather than having a full load of courses of 6 courses plus advisory, you will only be expected to complete the work on 4 online classes. Your grades for your other classes will be locked in at the 10-week grading period, which was March 13th, and those will appear on your transcript. These are the classes that will be available. For these classes, you will be expected to log into Google Classroom several times a week and complete the work assigned. You will receive homework, teacher videos, and be able to attend teacher office hours to get individualized and small group support online. Your grades will continue for these classes, and your grade will vary based on the ability to demonstrate mastery on the standards being assigned and assessed. This is a suggested schedule for the scholars in 12th grade. You'll notice that your classes have videos and lessons assigned twice a week. This schedule recommends that you interact with your teachers' videos 2 times a week, provide yourself independent work time 2 times a week, and then attend office hours if you need assistance. This is true for each class. This is a suggested schedule for the scholars in grades 9th through 11th. While the office hours are going to be locked in place, we understand that many of you may not be able to follow the schedule based on your home reality. And so, please complete the lessons at a pace that is appropriate for your home situation and reach out to your teachers if you need support, help, or modifications. You will still have deadlines and due dates, so please plan accordingly as best as you can and communicate with your teachers. All advisory courses will be combined into a school-wide advisory where scholars will receive video messages twice per week, important announcements, mindfulness activities, and participate in celebrations. All scholars need to join this class on Google Classroom using the code RXHILII, all in lowercase. Lastly, attendance. In order to ensure that you will be marked present throughout the week, an email will be sent to all scholars every morning with a Google form. We ask that you complete the form daily by 10 a.m. so that you are marked present for the day. If a lot of this sounds scary, weird, or different to you, don't worry, you're not alone. We are all making adjustments to try to make this work. But over the next few weeks, we're going to figure this out together and ensure that you are still prepared for the challenges this world has to offer. Everyone at Tenenbaum Tech is getting ready for your virtual return, and know that these wonderful people miss you all. So that all being said, make sure you're ready for Wednesday, April 1st for our first day of distant learning. If you are still in need of Wi-Fi, please reach out to Dr. Nunez, Ms. Garcia, or Ms. Saldana. They can support you in getting Charter Spectrum set up at your home or possibly provide you with a Wi-Fi hotspot. So please do reach out as soon as possible. I know that this was a lot of information, but I want you to reach out if you have any questions. Please make sure to also check in on each other and your peers and let them know that online schooling starts next week. Make sure that they also watch this video to know what's in store. In the meantime, we can't wait to see you all next week. Remember to stay safe and stay healthy. Wash your hands with soap and water for 20 seconds. Cough in a sleeve or tissue instead of your hand. Practice social distancing. Stay at home. And I'll see you online next week. Remember to read, respond, and think beyond.